Restaurants and bars have been one of the hardest hit sectors during this pandemic. In Toronto, hundreds have been forced to shutter, unable to keep up with rolling closures and changing protocols. So you might assume choosing to open up a new spot would be unthinkable, but surprisingly many owners are taking that risk. Auntie Lucy's, a burger joint now located in the Annex, opened up shop this past summer. Owner Chief Basampra says he originally conceived it as a temporary pop-up and then ghost kitchen, but the popularity grew beyond what he imagined.
I think we're in a great space because our planning and business model was kind of built for this. It was built to not really exist. It was built to just exist bare bones and just kind of be on a pick up and take out model, which really allows you to scale down as much as needed.
You know, the major things that restaurants have had to deal with in terms of no indoor dining and, patios being allowed and then not allowed, that wasn't something that you had to worry about.
No, luckily, no, we've never been affected really by any of those things.
He says the only major hurdles the pandemic have presented are finding staff who are available to work and making sure operations meet public health guidelines. Meanwhile, down on Ossington, Azar Kitchen and Bar opened just a week and a half before the holidays. The Middle Eastern-inspired restaurant is the latest offering from Gusto 54 Restaurant Group.
Well, you know what? No one entered the pandemic to say, I have a great idea, let's open a new restaurant. This was a project that was in the works for quite some time, a little over a year and a half. And it was actually scheduled in the spring of 2020. And of course, the pandemic hit. No one anticipated that it was going to be lasting this long. But we had already been committed to our partners, to our employees, to the lease, to the community.
At the moment, the restaurant operates a mini marketplace, offering some of its own creations as well as items from other small businesses in the community. They'll soon be offering their own takeout menu. But because Azar and Auntie Lucy's are new restaurants that launched after the pandemic hit, their owners aren't able to access the same government supports that have been a lifeline for others, including the wage subsidy. How much of a difference would that make in this particular situation for you and Azar?
Night and day. The wage subsidy, especially in the first phase of the pandemic, was make or break for our business. I'm optimistic that the government is still in the process of figuring out how we can really keep these businesses alive and buy us time until the pandemic till we're able to get back up on our feet again.
For now, these owners are taking it one day at a time, optimistic that the new year will be better than the last. For City News, I'm Natividad.